You ever slam your controller down so hard you scare your own dog and make your girlfriend jealous? Yeah, that's Nightreign when you queue up with these people. Today we're diving deep into the absolute worst teammates you can get stuck with in Elden Ring Nightreign. The 5 types of players who not only destroy your run, but your will to keep playing the game in general. We're talking about the kind of players who make you think about if you actually like video games anymore. And let me tell you, we've got horror stories you won't believe. Tales of third-day frauds, the trigger-happy ult chuckers, the Shadowchasers, and the rain-fearing cowards who ruin your shot at a clean Nightlord run. But there's one type of player at the very end of this list who might secretly be the most dangerous one of all. You might even realize it's you. Sadly, there is nothing more aggravating in this game than a guy who has no idea what their ult does, or when to use the damn thing. Imagine this, we're deep in a Nightreign run, mid-tier fight, nothing crazy, and we've got the boss on the ropes. I pop my ult to start this stagger chain, my teammate waits, follows up, boom, boss is frozen, just eating that damage, and then silence. Third guy? He's still holding his ult, just watching. By the time he finally lets it rip, boss is airborne, he sails over our heads, resets his posture, and we lose the chain completely. The whole momentum dies because this guy can't count to 3 and hit a damn button. Even worse, next fight he immediately dumps his ult into thin air trying to kill a damn wolf or something. It's like he's playing a different game entirely. I mean, from time to time we all charge up the Wilder's ult and hit nothing but air, but it feels like this guy is missing intentionally. Most ults stagger bosses, which gives the whole team a chance to heal, and you, well, you not only fail to stagger the boss and do no damage, but you got me killed. I hope the queue is short for the next run, because this one is now over. Listen, your ult is not a collector's item. You don't need to mint it on a block train. If we're lining up staggers, throw it in the mix. If the team is clearly ulting back to back to keep the boss locked down, that's your cue. But if you keep sending it out too late, too early, or into nothing, then you're not helping. Time your ults, sync with your squad, because missed ults don't just waste your cooldown. They can send us back to the round table earlier than we want to, with a loss. There's always that one player, the moment the rain starts falling, you know, the cosmic drizzle that tickles you for like 6 HP per second. They treat it like it's the death fog from Divinity Original Sin. Meanwhile, you and your only other teammate are two-manning a boss fight in what looks like a biblical flood.
Oh God, they try to drown me in that hole! I cannot see!
I remember this one run clear as day. We all got that friend, and mine just so happens to be in a lot of my videos. We are collecting something after beating a boss right before the storm hits the area, and he's like, "Shit guys, we gotta get out of here." Now in his defense, at least he grabs his items before booking it. I get that the storm does damage, but that little bit of extra damage you can do by staying in the storm for just a few more seconds to drop that hard boss can be essential for the difference between your team wiping and wanting to quit or getting a legendary drop. Look, unless you're made of paper mache and anxiety, the rain won't kill you. Yeah, it stings. Yeah, it stacks a bit. But this isn't some one-hit kill anime storm. It's more like passive-aggressive weather. Get in the fight, help us finish the boss, drop a damn healing stone if you think the thing will hurt you too much. Because if you're out here avoiding the rain and every puddle, are you really a Nightfarer? Because to me, you're more like a big-ass pussy. Going off scripted for a second, this has got to be the coolest name that anyone gave one of these in the comment section of the last video, the Shadowchaser. There's nothing worse than a teammate who fights like a ghost, because they are one. Not because they died, nah, that would imply that they were ever even present. I'm talking about the guy who vanishes the moment enemies show up, but somehow always appears just in time to loot the chest as it cracks open. You didn't fight a 3v1, you fought a 2v1, while he fought the temptation to contribute. So we're clear in the damn basement, all 3 of us are heading this way, when we turn the corner and shit, it's the bell-bearing hunter. However, We have pretty good gear, great team comp, and we're level 11. This should be easy for the three of us. When halfway through the fight, we realize that our third guy is not swinging at the boss at all. I look up at the map and that asshole had taken back off down the hall and into the ditch outside. After the last of our flasks are down, me and the other guy have saved each other at least twice from going down permanently. We sit there panting proud that we took down the bell-bearing hunter, and happy that a legendary or some great passive drops. When in walks the Shadowchaser, having all of his healing, maybe a small sliver of FP missing, to collect the loot. The exasperation on me and the other guy can be felt through the damn screen. Like, my guy, can you just, leave? I'm over here trying to be the embodiment of the I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed meme, and he's not taking the damn hint. Here's the truth. Nightreign doesn't reward cowards. Yeah, the loot's nice, but if you didn't earn it, you're not helping your team. You're just burdening it. If your entire contribution to a run is showing up for the spoils, are you really a Nightfarer? You're more like the wet bandits from Home Alone. You'll never be one of the great burglars of the world. There is no betrayal deeper than someone who starts strong, talks big, and then becomes a liability faster than a wet relic. Let me paint the picture. You're running a Revenant, your buddy's on Executor. First 2 days, this guy is clean. He's parrying like Sekiro's long-lost cousin, running perfect relic synergy, even flexing his parry technique mid-boss fight like a fucking pro. Then, day 3 hits, and suddenly, he's trying to trade blows with the Nightlord using nothing but basic attacks. He mistimes his iframe, rolls 3 times in a row, then yells, "Yo, I think they buffed this boss." No, they didn't. You just suck now. It's like Cinderella at midnight, except instead of losing a glass slipper, he lost every brain cell he's ever had. Now, it's up to you and the third player to play an almost perfect final boss run. I mean, it's doable, but for fuck's sake, why are we having to carry the MVP? This tends to lead to a failed Nightlord run and a 40 damn minutes of runtime again. If you've got a third day fraud in your party, give them one last chance to warm up. Maybe they were tired, maybe their gear just wasn't quite all together, or they got the wrong passives for what they were trying to be. But if the next run still ends with them folded like laundry, it's time to send them back to training. And if you're worried you might be the fraud, there's only one cure: consistency. Don't get cocky after 2 clean runs. Don't assume you're him just because you got 1 legendary weapon drop. Stay humble, stay sharp, and most importantly, unless you are that skilled, stop trying to parry everything like it's a rhythm game. Okay guys, we have reached the final form of annoyance, and the one that I hinted at when we started this lovely video, and I pray to God, you are not it. There's only one mystery more annoying than a boss that refuses to stagger, and that's why your teammate is pinging the same spot for the 38th time in a row. Not once, not twice. We're talking machine gun pings, like they're trying to communicate in Morse code, but they have no idea how to use it at all. You already know where you're going and where they want you to go, but they're still over there acting like you've got object permanent issues and a memory like a goldfish. The other day, me and Noah, aka 𝐓𝐴𝐲 for those of you who've been on the channel long enough, were doing a run. I don't really remember what we were trying to fight, and I didn't get the footage because it was just for fun. But then, as soon as we land, the rando pings the map. Okay, we thought, that's cool, let's just clear out the camp and ping! What the hell? Why another ping? Dude, you are really getting a new ping! And before we know it, he started rapid firing that shit faster than a full auto M60 and never looked back. If you saw my last video, you know I had Rage Quitter there, and I'll tell you, I almost became that guy really fucking quick for the first time in this game's short history. Look, pings are a tool, not a tantrum. Use them wisely, and your team stays sharp. Use them like a toddler with the Fisher-Price xylophone, and you're just gaslighting the map. If you want people to follow you, lead with action, not an avalanche of pings that makes everyone wish the storm would strike you down first. And that's the list, the 5 worst types of Nightreign players that will absolutely make you question your life choices, or at least uninstall until the next patch. If you've run into any of these chaos goblins in your matches, or maybe, just maybe, you are one of them, don't worry. We've all been there. Growth is real, redemption is possible, and yes, even the Clueless Ult Guy can learn to activate their ult at the right time. If you like this breakdown and you want more brutally honest Nightreign content, hit that like button like it's the final boss and you've got stagger priority. Subscribe for more because we drop videos just like this one full of rants, recaps, and reckless truth bombs every single week. And hey, if you really want to go beyond and support the channel, check out our channel membership. You'll get some exclusive perks, behind the scenes stuff, and front row seat to our slow descent into madness. Also, don't forget, we've got a Discord. Come through, share your builds, roast your teammates, and tell us which player type you think deserves to be banned on site. And remember, be good to each other. See you in the next video. Peace.